Hello, 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 everybody out there in TV land. It's your favorite friendly neighborhood antagonist, Krista Joy here, celebrating a birthday, and I got my wish granted because I am doing comms with one of the commentators ever, the one and the only legendary Scats. And we have a Slabanaka for you tonight. We have in the Fighter Sword division, we have Klutz, our third seed, going up against Hutch. And oh man, Scats, I'm excited. How about you?
All right, so game one, Krista. Let me tell you. Not only am I excited, I want to know who you're rooting for, because I want to root against you.
Wow. Wow. That's brutal. So I'm rooting for both because this is Fighter Sword Division. Come on, Scats. You know you got to root for both runners.
Okay,
If
okay.
it was like close,
That
then you
Mentor
can
me
take a
wants them
side.
both to
So,
do well. Yes, yes, you're right.
yes,
Right.
both of them. So it looks
Oh,
like you do have a couple of people taking sides in the chat, and this is standard, which is fun. Now, Scats, would you like to tell everyone what standard is all about? Because if you know, but if you don't, we're here to dish out the details to you.
well, they're gonna drop down this hole and get a random weapon from Uncle, and it's gonna be a bombs. So we're gonna have an interesting escape with a bomb escape. Oh boy.
Ah, we're
So
gonna
they're gonna
have
have to
to.
do vanilla walk through escape, save the princess, and all that fun stuff. And they're currently their only weapon is bombs.
Yeah, so let's explain why that is absolutely hitting the perennial do 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 Price is Right losers bell.
So
Because it requires management and precise bombing.
yeah, because a bunch of the guards require multiple bombs, and if you don't want to take too much damage, because we've only got a couple hearts, it can be a little tricky to get the lineups.
Yeah. So blue guards take two bombs, and if you miss, you are in trouble. So usually what some people do is they will hold on to the bomb and just sacrifice, getting blowed up. And cuz we can get a heart back over here at this pot that Klutz is going to right now. And one pot is good, but in that vanilla key room, well, not vanilla key room, there's another item that's there, but we need to kill the guard for the key, and we have to also kill this guard. Bomb management, ooh, Klutz. We're getting kind of spicy over here with just a bomb. You just gotta hide. There you go.
Yeah, in standard, anytime I see bomb start, I'm hoping for a different weapon. However, uh, let me just see here. So who are you gonna side with? Let's put bets.
I can't side with anyone because, like I said, it's fighter sword. Come on, Scats. You gotta root for both runners. But right
I've helped
now,
both a little bit. Hutch was my mentee one week, and Klutz, I did some VOD review for Klutz, so I'm in it for both of them to win. But I'm gonna go
this,
ahead and side with Klutz because I did not get to mentor him.
you know what? I kind of like the way that Hutch is going right about now. It's a little bit slower, but we have more bombs. And that's gonna come in clutch.
Yeah,
So,
even if Klutz has one left, even if you can get through the back and get that key rat with one bomb, um, that leaves the back of escape that he's gonna have come back for.
yeah. Because remember, there's still some things we need to do. Hutch is, I guess, maybe clicked off screen temporarily. But yeah, Klutz is kind of in a pickle right now because the guards are not dropping bombs.
Yeah, I didn't see what the prize pack was when we killed the guard there, so I'm not sure. Maybe they'll use some of these to check. Of course, nothing drops.
Yeah, because my biggest fear is that key drop room, the rat.
Yeah, the rat can be tricky. Now, I'm not sure. Maybe chat can help, or maybe you can help. If they run out of bombs, are they able to reset and retry escape and get a little bit of a bomb refill?
No. No.
Oh boy.
No. So what that's going to mean is that Klutz will have to come back for back of escape. If they get... So we have to hope against hope that...
Yeah,
They
because I
would
don't
have-
think there's pots in that room either.
No, there isn't. Weapon? Oh, no, there can't be because they need to open the door. This is not good. This is not good.
Yeah.
That's why I said Klutz is in a precarious position right now.
Okay, so we just saw on Hutch's side that we have a prize pack that will eventually drop bombs.
Yeah, but we only have one bomb.
We can go into the previous room and try to farm the rats, but
Okay.
you know what? There you go. Klutz took the damage and made sure that he got that key rat. So good strats, but now we are out of bombs.
Yeah, that's why I was saying when we had all those misses on that blue knight. No. Oh, that is some fortuitous luck there, for Hutch because the rat was not there but just ran right into the explosion. Rat was literally going YOLO and just said, let's do it.
You got to trust a little bit in Rando with luck. Everything's tossed around in Rando. You just got to trust that rat is going to walk into that bomb and everything's going to be okay.
That was actually not that bad of a skip because there was nothing there and the map was in there. So it was literally only $25. So it's not too big of a deal, but what's going to happen is when Klutz eventually gets a glove, they're going to double back. They are scats.
I feel like you have to. Once you get those gloves, you got to go back, and that's gonna give Hutch that time, a little bit of that time back.
Yeah. So right now, Lumberjack has what Klutz needs more than anything right now, but we have to hope for Bottle Vendor
at this point. Just taunting them. Now, do you do Aga for the bombs or no?
You know what? You know me, Scats. I'm crazy enough, but I would do it for pajamas, but not for a triple bomb. And are we fluffing $5? Oh my god! Are a gamer.
I mean, you gotta get the rupees early on, right?
Yeah. Either, huh?
Also, I think we saw a map check, and I believe it was all crystals. Correct?
Yep.
Was there blue? I think it was all crystals, and I think that was our second one today. Wasn't the previous game all crystals as well?
Yeah. So once Hutch gets the disappointment of knowing that they're not going to do Aga, because I know that breaks everyone's heart. We're going to go through Lost Woods on Hutch's side, and we're going to get our first CAC check. I approve of the bomb purchase immediately.
I like this, and checking the back of Tavern too, just in case. But Once again, Hutch is going to gain a little time back. He's already got his 2 bombs to get a start in CAC. So
Yeah,
this
that's
is where practice
absolutely
pays
the right
off, you
move.
know?
Yeah, it's sometimes in with CAC, it's always better to route because you can go through Cuckoo Lady and then go to, Casa the Blind and, Cackwell. So you can do that.
Yeah, and you know what? We got $50 in Chicken Hut, so Klutz didn't miss out on anything.
Yeah. And with 2 bombs. Now, here's if you want to be cheap with 2 bombs, that refill spot, bottom left corner, bob it and take the 4 bombs. And then that'll give you straightness for CAC if you want to go that route. But we're about to see what is in Casa de Blonde right now. So if there's a triple bomb, we will get carried for that on Hutch's side. If not, we're looking at a $50 purchase.
Plenty of rupees here. Oh, and Luxac, some bombs here in Blind's Hut. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Loaded with rupees.
You gotta roll the dice. So, you know what that means. If you get gloves, then Zora's in logic. But when you get a lot of rupees like that, you always have to say in the back of your head, is Zora a thing? So if we luck out and find Moon Pearl, when I'm doing South Shore, I'm thinking about doing a fake flip to Waterfall Ferry and to do Zora. Get it done and get it over with. That way I can peep what's on the Zora ledge. Bada bing, bada boom, but that's only if I find the Merle and CAC. If I don't, or find boots. If I find boots, then we can set up the water walk at Ice Rod Cave.
Yeah, and early boots is always something you hope for.
Yeah, you never want to have to do a slow seed. Oh dear.
We slow walking right now.
Okay.
Nothing, dude. So far, nothing good that's locked behind boots. We may have another walking seed here.
Oh, not again. Not again. All right, doing race game right out the rip. So hopefully this will have something.
We're throwing chickens at bombs. Didn't release the pot chicken.
What? Yeah, you always got to release the friend, and not attack my sprite, please. Be nice to my wonderful chicken sprite. And now we're doing South Shore. We have Dam to Ice Rod Cave. And then
I don't know. I feel like early on with barely anything right now, I might do Dam to Agina.
Well, all you need really is about 5 bombs for Mini Moldorm Cave, assuming you can, because with the amount of hearts you have, you really can tank one Moldorm, and then throwing to the other 3 should be piece of cake. So,
does Ether kill Moldorms?
With what sword can they use Ether?
Oh, that's true. That's true. We did not start with a sword. That's true. That's true. Yeah, Hutch is probably gonna have to go buy some bombs anyways. He's only got one left after CAC here.
Chat, why are we mentioning my mentor? Huh? Are you trying to choose violence today? We're not.
Chat says Gamma would pet all the chickens.
Yes, and he started doing that because he knows that's my sprite.
But do you know why?
No, he does that on purpose. No, petting the chickens is literally stabbing his poor student. No, that's not tolerated. That makes his poor student sad. But we got through Mini Moldorm Cave. Let's see if it has anything worth anything. And
Oh,
see?
how about a hammer?
And you wanted to skip it. And go to
No,
a
you still go there, but you know, Agina gets left all by himself. Nobody wants to visit him.
You need at least 2 bombs for Agino. One to blow up the wall and one to blow him up. Now, that's how you treat Agina. The only thing is we have 2 bombs left. But we have a hammer. Stem prize is 5 arrows. That's unfortunate. Well, I mean, it's going to come in handy after you do Eastern. Because if you shoot like a stormtrooper like me, you know... What? What?
Oh, I probably would waste a couple extra bombs.
Okay, and we have here, survey says for Ice Rock Cave, give us something good. That's
the
Summer.
Moon Pearl. Okay.
Yes, yeah. You know what? I, with my shenanigans self, would fake flip right to Zora.
You know, feels bad for Hutch. I feel like he should have came and grabbed bombs before going south.
Yeah, he's buying some now. There's a store there.
He did pop open Mini Moldorm Cave though.
Well, he has to get there first. But I think he is going eastern area. That's unfortunate. Because we're missing...
I don't hate this.
I absolutely hate this.
He's going to be able to tie that back in.
I mean, you can do the Stalfos with Boomerang, but honestly... And see, look at Klutz. Klutz is listening to me. Don't get shot, because that's a soft lock.
Oh, there is our lamp in the back of Saha.
Yeah, you'll get to that eventually, but that's not needed right now. So let's see what we get from the Scamfish and Waterfall Fairy. Alright, nothing on Waterfall Fairy, but at least you're going to get these isolated checks and have the knowledge of what's on Pyramid Ledge. But Klutz has to be very careful because they are low in health, and that's never a feels good moment. Oh, okay.
What did we see there, Krista?
We got to tutor. We got us a tutor on deck, and that's always a good feeling. And we have that knowledge because usually, you know, you try to dodge Zora like a bad penny. And what do you have for Zora? All right.
Okay,
at least you got a partial refund.
Not a big scam. Just a little scammy.
Wait, did we have...
Hutch? Oh no. I think Hutch took a death in Mini Moldorm there.
Yeah.
I think we're seeing a little bit of restream jitters, but that's okay. He's got plenty of money. We're gonna have to restock on those bombs.
Yeah, absolutely. And see, now we're gonna go to Eastern area.
Yeah, we're kind of forced. We're kind of forced with an Eastern dip.
Yeah, and see, the good thing is when you go Eastern with the hammer, you have a combat weapon.
Unless Agina could give you a hand.
The only thing Agina is going to give you is legit pain and anguish and disappointment. How many times have we dipped Agina and it's given us rupees, art pieces, or bombs? That's like the truth.
Like we saw with Catfish, it's always that one time you skip it, that it has something important.
It can. Oh, you gotta be really careful now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. dropped a couple too quickly.
All right. You'll get the double one. Okay, we still have 3. There we go. Now we're gonna get
He
our
got
hammer
it.
here on Dutch's side.
Never give up, guys. Never give up.
Yeah,
And
never
now he's
give
got
up.
his nice shiny hammer.
Yes, and that feels so good when you go back to Eastern.
I mean, when you think about it, hammer's a repeatable weapon. It's tempered sword damage. It's just a very short range.
Yeah, it just means instead of them hugging you, you give them the Rorschach. You know, I'm not in here with you. You're in here with me. That's exactly what that means, you know, and you just use the hammer on them to oblivion.
Yeah, Hutch checking out the stun prize there. Just 5 arrows, but that's good to know later on.
Yeah.
We got the mirror out of Eastern so far.
Yeah. So
We're just missing a glove, really.
Yeah, we're looking at gloves in the wild. And if I get gloves in the wild, where are you gonna go, Scats, versus where I would go?
I think I've been voicing mine is it's got to be on Agina. Agina's gonna give us a hand.
You really believe that? You believe in Agina? Oh baby, oh baby.
I think it's pretty punny to believe in Agina.
No, no. I believe you'll get flippers before you get anything out of Agina.
Well, there's your flippers. So
And then you go to Zoraledge. Boom! You got that information on Klutz's side. See, I told you.
I mean, just bring it into existence.
Exactly. Because we have the knowledge that our mountain access is right there on Zoraledge. So that's naturally going to tell us our next item is going to be more likely than not the flute. So the
We already know that on one player's side, so
yeah. So boom.
Oh, and that's gonna feels bad too. Being that he already knows that it's there, gonna have to revisit it. Meanwhile, this is what I was talking about: is if Hutch would have went into Eastern, that would have been their answer there.
Yeah.
But you know, us on our end,
we
can see this though. Oh, we got hit? Oh no! Oh no!
That's when you say
that start button. Yeah. Wait, was that Hutch or was that Clutch?
Hutch got soft lock, got hit with Zora Fire.
Yeah, Hutch is being a little klutzy here.
That's your boy there. Yep, there you go.
I'm rooting for Klutz. Let's go.
I know, but you mentored Hutch, so that's your boy.
Yeah. Come on, we taught you better.
Yeah, there you go. You got to be given some inspiration. So this is gonna lead Hutch to go to Eastern.
Yeah, you kind of get funneled there. You kind of get funneled there for sure.
And when they get the mirror and flips, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me!" But as a person who has fake flipped, when you are swimming like a 90-year-old, you know, arthritic person, that gets kind of rough when a Zora Fire just randomly hits you. So, but I do it in Enemizer Scats.
Oh yeah. I mean, it depends. It depends. What
and I do
if I
it
can
just
peek
to
it?
rush Obo. Just to rush Obo.
If I can peek it, I'll give it a try.
You always got to do it because you got to rush Hobo. You know, that first check Hobo. Absolute meme play.
It's lonely, just wants you to come say hi.
Yeah, because you know what I actually named that? I named Hobo after my mentor. It's Gamma Under the Bridge.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. It's Gobo instead of Hobo. It's Gobo. Okay, so now we're gonna go back and we're gonna get that flute, and
I was hoping that he wasn't just gonna grab that mirror and look elsewhere.
no, the flute's gonna take you to the mountain, and
Yeah,
yeah,
and with the mirror, we have access up to Hera. We actually can full clear here, Hera, with hammer strats.
yeah, and then we can go to East Death Mountain for Paradox Upper and Lower.
Hutch.
Scats, we gotta talk about your coaching methods.
Hey, I only had him for 1 week.
No excuse.
No, like I said, sometimes it's the restream jitters.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been there. I get it.
And when you're getting restreamed, you do get the jitters. But I literally have on my channel, I play bad and I feel good, So it's never, you never expect anything good that's going to happen out of me. Even though I understand logic and all that good stuff. But why play good when you can play horrible? All right, so we're going to activate our flute. We're going right to the mountain. And with the lamp, we can do Old Man Rescue, which will go ahead and open up our mountain save point. And
so here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't you go scout desert and maybe grab a Gina before going to the mountain, just in case you get like hook shot or
Gina's
maybe your gloves?
Because I route a Gina when I route desert. And you have the more denser checks in the mountain. So mountain you have, excuse me, you have Old Man Rescue, then you have Hera, then you walk right from Hera, and you have Spiral Cave, and you have Paradox Upper and Lower. That's way more checks than doing a Gina. And then after you finish the mountain, you could easily do a Gina.
Yeah, I agree. Mirror in hand says mountain, but I don't know. I feel like that one-off check, I'd get it out of the way. It's calling me, Krista. It's calling me. We got a mushroom as well. Nothing like a good fetch quest. Chat doesn't like a good fetch quest, I guess. Hey, we got a medallion here in Spec Cave. I believe it was Quake.
Quake, huh? Well, that does take care of dead rocks and stuff. Hopefully that opens up either Mire or TR, but we don't need to think about that yet.
To answer Chad, any adventure we go on is a good one. And there we go. Hutch getting the good news about the flute there.
Yep. It's always the friends you make along the way. And there's Samaria. See, and you were like, let's go to Agina first. No, you rush the mountain. You rush for density. And then we worry about Agina. Because if we find the book on the mountain,
then you can tie it all together.
Yes. And you can route everything in totality. Because we still have multiple checks here that we can factor. Yes! Yes!
We have a shield.
Yes! I'm 100% in agreement Let us see if we're going to the basement. We don't have to yet. Because I'm counting items.
That's right.
What? Boss
He saw it.
Lumaga, listen.
He
Boss
pressed those
Lumaga.
buttons to intentionally walk over and grab that shield.
And I totally 100% approve of that gesture.
We
You know
support.
me, Umaga. I am a shield supporter. So yes, you go grab that shield. You see a shield, you grab a shield. Yes, 100%. And we're opening up the hearts on the floor right underneath Moldorm. Yes. See, this is some gaming right here. I 100% approve of Klutz. Let's go. The basement key is problematic. Oh no.
It gives you a coffee break, right?
Let's see.
Yes! The second shield.
Second shield, let's go. We are one shield away, everyone, from the blessed mirror shield. Scats, I am getting birthday hype here. And this is great. You know, they were like, let's give Crystal a gift, and I approve. Yes, get
The
you up
rando
here.
gods have blessed.
Yes. All right, here we go. Hammer Moldorm. All you need is 3 bunks to the tail, and Moldorm is Cape put. And since this is a crystal, you know we're gonna get our first crystal. Don't get pushed off now. That resets everything.
There we go. Little dicey there. Little dice.
All right. So imagine Hera had shields. That's beautiful. That is thing of makes you want to cry. All right, so we are out, and we are definitely going to East Death Mountain to do Spiral Cave, which is, you know, our wonderful Adirondack Rick's favorite travel destination. And Paradox.
No scout. I like to scout the floating island there, especially since we have mirror.
But the way I see it happening is one spiral, we do spiral. Because we can easily bomb jump from, you know, Paradox Upper if you want to go ahead and look at that. But getting this, we have the mirror, so we can easily get in there via Paradox Lower, which is probably what Klutz is thinking, you know.
Yeah, Mountain's a little dicey with the hammer for sure. I see chat saying against like mini Moldorms, but in general, those dead rocks are tough to catch with the hammer as well.
Yeah, and the sad part is you have the, you know, something that could take them out, but you have no sword, and that is Quake.
Bumper, we got a cape as well.
Bumper ledge is a thing, but we haven't gotten what we needed yet to make that happen. But
I'm wondering if anybody considers Spike Cave with finding that cape here on the mountain.
Well, we just
there's our sword. Hey.
Okay. Now the dead rock can be afraid.
Where are you going after mountain here?
You know what? How many hearts do I have? Fill up my hearts. Fill up my hearts and go to Spike Cave.
Are you taking the long walk, or are you? Oh, actually, it's not even that long walk. We have the flute. What are we doing, Klutz? We have the flute.
Where are you going, Klutz?
Okay.
Are we
I
doing
think we forgot we
Oh,
have
we're
the
doing mushroom. Yeah, we're doing mushroom turn-in.
We are
And then-
going on an adventure.
We could have fluted to 2. Oh,
You know what?
baby.
He's definitely getting his steps in.
Everybody, if you watched the stream with me and TJ, we can truthfully say this is working time. But this yeah,
well,
I kind of figured you wouldn't be here. So let's go ahead and heal up. No.
Oh yeah, we could have fake powdered too. Oh no.
There was things we could have done.
Yeah, I think we're a little nervous about the impending Aga.
No, I wouldn't be worried about that, but I really, really would have followed that cape.
Yeah, that's true. Chat pointing out that we could have scummed. You know, I often forget about doing that too. And I don't knock the mentees for forgetting things like that.
Yeah, we could have scummed that. I agree with that. We're going to Agina. All right, here's your moment to shine, Scats. All the faith you have in Agina versus my 0 faith in Agina. My 0 faith in Agina.
Does Agina give us a hand, or is it an Aga climb? Oh, it is an Aga seed.
What did I tell you? What does Agina normally have? Did I not foretell this, everyone? Rupees, harpies, or bombs? Scats?
But Krista.
No. I am giving you the shame for believing in Agina. I tell you, you can't do that.
I would still check Agina before going to Aga any day.
I would do Spike Cave.
Yeah, I probably would too, honestly. I mean, we're getting a cave. We're on mountain.
We have the cave.
Also, I don't think we got a Dark World map check, did we?
Nope. That would give us all the information we need to know.
I like knowledge. I like knowledge. I feel like now you're kind of stuck. Oh no, Klutz is going all the way back to the back of Escape without the gloves. This is where Hutch is gonna make up some time for sure.
Here we go. Powered up slower. And we're going to get that cape. Let's see what Hutch does. Because honestly...
I like efficiency, so I'd be hitting that I'd be hitting Spike Cave. Often I tend to walk that way and forget I don't have hammer, so you know, it's nice to have all the tools.
Yeah. But not if you're taking a wallop at the hands of
we can do Spike without a glove because we have flute for mountain access, and we have that hammer and cape, so we can get into Spike Cave. Oh my God. I am half asleep tonight apparently.
Wait.
Yep. And at that point, we're not doing Spike.
Oh yeah, because when you get to
that's our Dark World access.
You gotta look up the block. Yeah, this is 100% Aga. That's right. I had a brain. It's my birthday.
I'm trying to think. Okay, we can do Spike. Wait, no, we can't. So I would have got to the end and died.
Yeah, you can get into it, and then we just happily die. Oh well, you know, I'm allowed one tactical error, guys. I'm
still doing Spike Cave. It doesn't mean I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah, but there's Oh, we're getting the fake powder.
Nice. Okay. I take it back. I'm rooting for both of them now.
Yes, yes.
I
You
like
got
like
me.
Hutch's decisions here.
I apologize, Chad. I apologize.
100% last locate Aga.
Okay, you got me this time. I was partying too hardy today.
You know, I think we
You know,
all know that we've all done it. We've all gone
no,
in
no,
and
no, no.
I can do this,
You
and
can't
then
do ice palace, guys. We know that. Okay, so only 10 arrows, but at least now you got that out the way, so you don't have to worry about powder. But yeah, we can't do spike. I forgot about that wonderful block. Scats.
don't mind me. I have no idea what I'm doing. No.
Scats. This is what the fact
Listen, sometimes you forget, you
correct
know?
me instead of letting me forget and go down and have chat roast me on open fire here. But you know, at least we got the fake powder done, so that's already done. We're doing Aga, which kind of is horrible. Agina with oh no,
Let's
are we
go.
doing
You know what? Hutch, if you rewatch this VOD, I appreciate this. Even though
why?
it's nothing.
You would take
I like
Goku
efficiency.
Agina over Aga?
Aga is last location.
Agina is last location. What are you talking about? You should know the rules about Agina.
He's lonely.
Listen, I normally
He's
have
lonely.
I know, Chad. I know. All right. So we can stop roasting my chestnuts. I remember now.
Aside from everything else, Klutz has us on the edge of our seats at a half heart. We're running out of magic, and we're in the red guard rooms. Oh, and there it is. He gets poked. Hutch is now approaching the castle and doesn't have to go to the back. We might be catching up here.
See, I think Hutch's Klutz is kind of focusing more on stunning the enemies, which is good, but you should try to separate them if you can.
Also, are the ball and chain guards immune to the medallions? Because we could
you don't
try
have
freezing
enough,
or shattering.
You don't have enough energy.
Yeah. Not only that, we do have the hammer. Chat pointing out hammer. Yep. Hammer is tempered sword damage. If you're just gonna swat, use that hammer.
Yeah, especially if you're gonna stun them, then you quickly shift
Right.
over. But my concern is, will Klutz last? Because remember, we have the red trident enemies coming up soon.
Yeah, it looks like he's farming this room this time around to get a little bit of magic and health back. Good use of the boomerang, though, to get that extra heart.
Yeah. But using the cape, the only way you can kind of mitigate it from depleting so quick is fast swiping, but even then you try not to use it unless necessary. That's why, Scats, you've always wondered why I prefer Burna over cape for combat. This is why.
Yeah. I see it.
See, there you go. As long as you keep them separated, then you can stun them and swipe, since that's, I think, what Klutz is more confident in.
He seems to have a rhythm now, so
Yeah.
You know, it's a little tough when you end up there low on hearts. They can be a little tricky, especially when they gang up on you. And
Yeah, but
again, good use of that boomerang.
Clutch is in a good position right now, but what are you farming for? Hearts? Okay. And we're gonna go right upstairs, thread the needle, go upstairs. All right.
Yeah, Hutch on the way back made a little detour.
To fill up on magic.
Yep.
So maybe they intend on using medallions? Because they do
I think he
have-
was also doing the mushroom check as well. Telling you, last locate Aga.
Not really. I mean, I rushed Dark Aga for fun. On my telephone, scats, you know, because I play rando on the phone occasionally. Okay, so we have Aga 1 fight on deck, and we have Hammer, so would you route Pyramid to Catfish to Pod or Pyramid Pod to Catfish? Are you gonna try Catfish in the hopes and prayers that you get a bow?
I
Or
don't
are
have
you
a bow, so yeah, I might
you gonna go to
go
hike?
get
Use the hammer
get
to hike
Catfish out of the way.
Because Catfish is so isolated, you know, sometimes you have to wonder when are you going to actually route it. Now, personally, the denser check is Hype Cave.
Yeah, yeah, and I without the glove, maybe going Hype Cave first.
Yeah.
Going that route because we have the mirror. We can do Cave 45, and we can get all the way up to Dig Game that way.
Oh, yeah, you can't even do Catfish unless Glove is on Pyramid Ledge.
You know,
Now that I think about it.
I was so hoping that Agina would have a glove. That
Yes, you got me all hyped up on Glove and stuff.
I got myself into.
I'd like to think, I'm hoping that there's a glove on Pyramid Ledge. Now, that would be nice.
Watch, we'll have a glove for go mode.
You think, no, we can't have a glove for go mode. But let's hope Glove is on Pyramid Ledge, which would be nice. It's not.
Nope.
So
Nope.
your choice is Pod or Hype Cave.
Well, did we get a map check? Because if it's a pendant pod, you know I'm going in.
You do Pod. You always believe in Pod, no matter if it's pendant or crystal. Come on now.
You gotta trust in pod.
Exactly. That is what our Lord AFG says. So, yeah, we're going to Hype Cave first. That's the denser check.
I like this. I've been seeing it a lot lately in these races. So I'm gonna start running it myself.
Blue Pendant Pod. Oh,
Oh
baby.
yeah, turn around, go right back in there. No.
Not that they probably will route Stumpy to K45.
Yeah, I like that. Actually, do you dip? We almost have a vanilla Swamp Palace here.
You want them to go to Hookless Swamp?
Do it.
Why do you want them to go to Hookless Swamp? Now that would be more of a last location. That would be more of a last location. All right, we have a bottle, so that does open up
That's our
Sick
first.
Kid.
Yeah, that's our first.
We
And
have
the
to
shovel.
tell-
Hey, fetch quest. Let's go.
Hook shot.
The hook shot. Well, now we're definitely.
Swamp is a thing. Swamp is now a thing. So,
And I
Swamp,
believe it was a red crystal too. So
and we're getting that mirror ready right now. Because once you get a hook shot, that answers your question. You follow the hook shot.
yeah, I would say Hype Cave loaded.
Yeah, Hype Cave was actually hype for once in its life. Wow. Because usually it's mediocre. Hookful
You know what?
Swamp, you always do. You know, if you have no hammer and you have the hook shot, yeah, you do. Because that's why we have Specky Clip, thanks to Specs. You know, without that, we would all be doing Hookless Swamp on the daily. But thanks to Specs, you know, making that rail clip for us, it makes us feel nice and happy. But here we go.
I'm liking Klutz's route.
Yeah.
He's just going directly to each item.
He's following the items, which is technically what we're supposed to do. You know, that's what we have to follow the logic. We really do. So if you get a hook shot, you follow the hook shot. You have hook shot mirror. You know, that's telling you right there, swamp.
Honestly, even that shovel, if you're gonna do a fetch quest, it's a good find here because if we're
Well,
going to Stumpy, it's just a mirror.
yeah. Once we finished out, because you can clear this out. So let's see. They're getting Specky keys, so potential for left side swamp. And
I don't hate it. I have a habit of grabbing that key anyways.
oh yeah, I need to get Specky key.
I know sometimes I've heard you skip that unless you're doing left, but I like it. It's right there.
Chad, if you know me, you know I played beatable logic just to prove it wrong. So, no, you don't have to follow the logic, but ideally you'd like to follow the logic for optimal gameplay. Will you find items out of logic? Yes, you will. But it also, following the logic, tells you where progression is going to be eventually. So, no, no, we have to behave ourselves.
I mean, most Zelda games' logic is just a suggestion, but
It's like a guideline. It's like a guideline.
it's more of a guideline. I think for sure. I mean, it helps with progression, right? When we're doing a rando, that you follow whatever major item usually guides you to the next.
All right, so we have two options for Diver Down. We have the more favorable, you know, Kane strat. Ooh, we pushed it just a little bit.
Hutch following in the footsteps here in Hype Cave right now.
Yeah. Now, technically, when we finish with Dig Game on Kletz's side, we can use that mirror since we're right there in the CAC area and clear out Sitkin.
Yep.
Since it's our first bottle.
Yeah, the only thing is that Kletz already turned in that mushroom, so they're not going to be able to fake powder.
No, I know that. I said sick kid. We're not looking at fake powder.
Yeah. But Hutch having already, you know, done it there, that might be a potential check over him, but it was junk, right?
Yeah, it was junk. All right, so we got one item out of left side swamp, and that was a heart container. We're doing Stumpy. Hutch's routing. Kinda explain it to me a bit.
We're not going to Swamp, I guess? Or maybe he's doing this before Swamp?
Okay. I guess bottle Dig Game to Sick Kid?
Yeah, I don't like this. I would have Yeah, as soon as I got that hook shot, I'd be looking at Swamp Palace.
Yeah, because the denser check isn't, oh, we moved that again on Klutz's side. Yeah, because these are, we would hit it eventually on the way, but the denser check, and see, we get our fire rod.
Right. That's good value for Klutz, because we haven't even touched VOO yet on their side. Or I'm sorry, VOO. We have access with the hook shot now, to left side of Dark World. Or wait, no, that's also no, that isn't. We can get there with the hammer. So that does open up the North Dark World.
The hammer or hook shot?
Both. We would have to, because we don't have glove yet. So, but now we do have access to get over that way.
Yeah, but I think it's hook shot though, because we're coming from the west, so we have to hook from the bridge area.
Yep.
But oh baby, I love hammer argy. It's a thing of wonder. See, this always makes me happy, because this is when you have a forced menu.
You can double
No.
spin the
Not
pups with the fighter sword, I thought.
No, it's better if you.
Oh yeah, this is faster with the hammer.
Yep. Gotta use. Trust me, I've done enough enemizers with fighter sword argy. Hammer is the way to go.
Chat saying you can double spin the puffs. It cuts out the menu time.
But hammer just looks better. And it depends on your comfort level of how fast you are, because if you're not fast enough,
it's safer.
Yeah, safer to go with hammer.
Yeah, definitely the safer strat.
Yeah, but if you guys are more pro skill, you guys might be able to get that double spin faster. But if you're slower at doing the double spin, then they might go back. But I know what you're saying. I've seen the advanced players do it, but remember, we're talking mentees. I don't know, we don't know what their comfort level is. So if their comfort level is doing it hammer strat, that's 100% all right.
Yeah, I always teach the safe strats first, before the trickier stuff.
Yeah, because if they go a little bit slower, it's okay. Oh, we're coming back in here to do the big chest.
I mean, you spent the time to do everything else. Why not? I think it would feel bad if there's something there and you left it behind.
Wait. Yeah, here we go.
And it's
but that feels bad man territory. All right, now we're gonna get our route going to CAC. But we have to go really yeah. Poor Klutz went the way where the boulder was blocking. And that's got her.
He thought that we had gloves too.
Yeah, because he believed in your Agita has gloves scats.
I tried to will it in. I tried. Listen, you materialized the flippers. I had to materialize something.
Oh, are you talking about my flips? I'll leave my flips alone. All right, and then we're gonna get the mirror and the shovel right now.
I'm interested to see where our other shield is.
Yeah, because that's what matters the most.
Oh,
Getting,
definitely.
yeah,
Hard
we gotta get
required.
that Mirror Shield. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. We need
We
Mirror
we
Shield.
also need our bug net.
The fillet? No, we can bomb the fillet. We can bomb the fillet. But we're doing K45 now on Klutz's side. So we saw some of this here on Hutch's side when they made this route earlier. But I have
Yeah,
a
I'm
feeling.
curious to see. We're
Yeah,
probably going to get some divergence here.
Well, Hutch is gonna go up and hit via Village of Outcasts, graveyard, via Graveyard Ledge. Because we're gonna hook shot over that way. Because I don't see.
Well, what's left? Oh my gosh, what is left? I think that is all that's left.
No,
What are
you
we
can
missing?
do.
We have pod. We have pod.
But do,
We can't beat it, especially if we get a Bowlock pod.
yeah, if it's Bowlock, you can't do anything. You just have the one check, quote unquote.
All right. In Clutch's situation, are you checking pod? I know you're checking pod.
No,
But
not yet.
Chatting everybody, are you checking pod here? You're going left. I think I'm going left.
I gotta go with
At
the
least
denser
looking
check.
for a bow.
Yeah, I gotta go with the denser check because we have hammer and we have hook shot, so we have to go that way to get to Village of Outcasts. So that allows us to look at Graveyard Ledge, because that'll be our first stop. No, we can't do that yet. Yeah, we can go through that crap maze.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's how they got to get in there.
Yep.
Yeah, we have Graveyard Ledge. We have Bumper Ledge available. Now we have a Skull Woods clearable. And that's our other.
No.
That is our other red crystal, actually.
Lumaga, you already know how I feel about pod. I preach about the wonders of pod. But right now, with the scenario they have, the more denser checks are going to be going into Village of Outcasts. So, because they can't do Skull Woods because they need to lift the skull. I mean, you can enter from a different direction, but we get bees.
Or bees, please.
But I like going from. Let's see. They can.
Oof, the mirror bunk.
Can't do Bumper Ledge. No gloves. We just don't have gloves. Yikes. No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm curious where those gloves are hiding here.
Gotta be Village of Outcasts.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah. Or pod. Or pod. So yeah.
It would hurt to have a double dip required pod.
We can do the Bumper Ledge check here. Hopefully dodge the burps here of Doom. Nothing. Yeah, those burbs love to snipe and eat you. It feels bad every time because they do so much damage.
I always call them murder dactyls.
Twitch always sends stuff there, so I wouldn't worry too much about what Twitch says. They think everything is Monka TOS. Alright, so we're gonna get the village check here. So we have Seek. You know,
Yeah, I would have just walked into. We could have got into Skullwoods.
I think this is better though. Alright, let's see what we get in the brewery.
Ooh, half magic. We take that all day.
Yeah, especially considering.
Yep. Remembering Sick Kid.
Yep, we gotta do that. Come on, sick kid, give us something good. Sick kid trying to use what little health he has to save our life. You know, that is so selfless. Thank you, sick kid. People like to have names for our sick hero, but you know, that's very helpful. Another heart container, and that looked like a sync heart.
I believe so.
Yeah, a sync heart in chess game. Alright, let's see what Pendant
Let's
Town
see if
has
we
to
have
offer.
a vanilla glove, French vanilla glove. I don't know what you would call that in here. But...
Well, it depends on where it's located. If it's in the Thieves Town Big Chest, which would make me cry, because that would mean I'd have to admit something was actually in the Thieves Town Big Chest. This is also Green Pendant, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So completing it is not a bad idea.
Yeah, especially with Pod still sitting there, and we know we have to go back for Eastern anyways.
Yeah. We can hope for both. But things are not looking too good. No.
All right. Do we want to see if they're going to remember if they have gloves for the kill room in the basement?
Or if they're going to go through the side door?
Yeah, cuz we won't necessarily get gloves beforehand, although I think the chances are likely.
No, it just means you have to remember there's another way to get to the maiden room.
Chat saying gloves on Pyramid Fairy. I like it.
Why do you want to hurt our poor mentees?
I think it makes sense. Anytime you have access to early red crystals, I like to check it for progression. Yes, chat's job, and you know what? Sometimes ours too is to wish fate on our routers.
No, these mentees, chat.
Listen, you gotta give them the tough seeds so they learn.
No. Then I challenge all of you in chat that want to cause pain and anguish on our poor runners. And this is Fighter Sword Division too. Wow, chat, shame on you. I am here even though I am antagonistic most of the time. I am highly protective and motherly of our runners. How could you?
You know, I'm thinking about it, and I kind of understand coming and doing Thieves Town first because
that half magic
we already cleared. We already cleared South Dark World.
Uh-oh. Kill the enemies. Kill the enemies. Come on, you gotta do it. There you go. And toss the skull. Bam! There you go, Klutz.
We got it.
They did try to lift it, though.
I mean, listen, I do the same thing.
I mean, Fighter Sword and Moth is not appealing. You know, no. No. I mean, you know, if they didn't get the half magic that was inside Thieves Town, doing Fighter Sword Moth.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that half magic makes a Fighter Sword Moth a little more bearable. I mean, we have Hammer, right? We have Hammer. And even Samaria blocks can damage it, so I mean it's it's not a
Scat,
really hard fight, but
who rolled this seed?
it was not me. I definitely
Tomoka.
would have cursed the seed. I feel like I am not allowed to roll seeds.
Boss Lumaga, did you roll this for our poor mentees? Because I know you would roll it for me as punishment. But, they're not me, though. Don't punish them. Oh, no.
Hey, Klutz doing a good job getting hit by
Yeah,
one of the
keep
heads,
that
but getting
on
right back
script.
on script.
And we're at almost close to bottle percent. Ay, Chihuahua. Ay, Chihuahua. Boss
Very
Lumaga.
nice blind fight
Okay.
there.
All right, I'm gonna do pendant pod and stop by Sahad for that green pendant check. Or if you feel brave enough, you put on Guile's theme, goes no.
I
Where
think
you
Hutch
going?
getting some safety potions before going to to take on Moth.
Ooh, we can't do Skullwoods from that way.
Yeah, not this direction. You have to go in the other way. Because we still don't have a glove. Over an hour in, and
You
no
have
gloves.
you have to go through the route as if you're going towards Bumper Ledge, my friend. Oh no. Do they know of the other path to get to Skullwoods? Because most of the time, you usually have a glove by this point. So, please let them know how to get
Now,
in there.
here's a question, like a logic question. Is this considered in logic without the glove? Because
Yeah, because you
that
can go
bush
through the other
there.
way. No, you could go through the other way.
Right, the way that Hutch just went in.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I think Boss Lumaga just wanted to make sure that the Fighter Sword Division are on equal footing with the Gold Sword Division. It's like that trial by fire type situation.
Yeah, I think Klutz not aware of the back
That's
door into Skull Woods.
That's why I was asking, do they know? Were they trained on this
I
second
think
way?
I don't think they know. Or thinking that maybe that a glove is required. That's
So,
one
to
thing
answer
I will
your-
say for mentees is
Yeah, and that's where the glove was in Skull Woods. Oh no.
mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
no. That's bad. That is bad for Klutz.
I see a lot of mentees get very stuck in doing things a certain way, and in situations like this, that just that little bit of knowledge.
Anyone in
Would
chat,
pay off.
were they the mentor of Klutz? If they were, do because it appears that they don't know about the back entrance into Skull Woods. And the family heirloom was from Dollar Tree, Scats. Like, early
We're
Dollar
balling on
Tree.
a budget here, okay? We're balling on a budget.
Yeah, but it wasn't even new Dollar Tree. It was old Dollar Tree prices. Because Dollar Tree, I think, is like $1.25 or $1.50 now, according to the news.
Yeah, it's craziness.
So yeah, oh no. God.
Okay, we got a small key. It's not bow locked.
But this may put.
Okay, hear me out. Pod could have another glove.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If Pod has a glove, then Klutz gets bailed out.
Yeah, that could be good to see. Is some kind of bailout for Klutz here? For Klutz, I'm sorry, and a bow maybe, just so they can finish while they're here.
Yeah, but that's looking bad for Port Klutz, though. Yikes.
I mean, it's a required dungeon. We're gonna have to go there eventually, and with the glove being there, they're eventually gonna get funneled there. Especially if we have a glove lock glove.
Getting Burna, that's not what we. Even though I am a firm Burna believer, that is not what I would want to see right now.
Yeah, but again, that could be good for Klutz, because it's gonna lead them back towards that Skullwoods area.
You know, I think what I would do if I was Klutz, if I don't find anything here in Pod, is just keep going up. Klutz, you can't use that. You need to use some magic first. I would just keep
No, we
checking.
got it. We got it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know where to go after Pod if I'm Klutz.
No, you just go into every entrance that possibly can go into Skullwoods, and eventually it'll lead to the pathway. That's all you can do. Because that's literally the seed telling you the answer is in Skullwoods.
And we're gonna see some big bomb on Hutch's side.
All right. For whoever Klutz's mentor was, did they teach them the strat with Samaria? No. Okay.
Can we do that without boots?
Oh yeah, that's right. We don't have boots. Poop.
Yeah, I think we need boots.
I'm
for
not used to a
their
seed
extension.
being an hour and 20 minutes with no boots. That like sucks. No glove, no boots. It's slow.
We have a flute. We're forgetting about it.
No, the flute forgetting is fine, but just to have everything so slow. Come on, glove, glove, glove. No.
Oh, there's our bow.
Oh
Hutch
well.
is on the logic path.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
So
gonna
now
lead
we
Hutch
can
back over to Pod side.
Yeah, that's Pod proper.
Yep, vanilla bow.
Imagine where you would normally get silvers, you get a bow. A progressive bow. How original. But yikes. This is just a big yikes. Not knowing Skullwoods is really hurting Klutz. But Hutch is staying with the logic. And now we're about to.
You know, this is something where I always tell my mentees, go back and watch your race. And you know, it's good advice because like when I was a mentee, that's how I started learning. Okay, they beat me. How did they beat me? How did they do better? Or even if you win, it doesn't hurt to go back and see what other decisions were made.
My
So you
mentor
can see
just
what other
rolled
choices.
my hardest speeds and just said, "Get good, scrub."
Yeah,
So-
I mean,
So I was like, wow, mentor of mine. But we're having but we don't have to worry about bow lots here on Hutch's side. So, you know, Klutz's side, I think they know in their heart of hearts.
yeah, I think they're kind of out of checks here. We did get Master Sword in Pod there.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a sword. And we know Bat doesn't have anything.
Yeah, because we saw fake powder on Hutch's side.
Did Klutz check Saha? Yeah, and we got a whole shiny buck. We got a Gregor. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah, Klutz only getting a nice bundle of pointing sticks.
Yeah, we're gonna go back. I think Klutz is going to try every exit they can think of. No, where are we going?
Yeah,
Bird, you gotta lift the rock. Where are we going now?
Could we be looking at Spike Cave? No, I think we're gonna try and go back in, but you have to go around. We don't have the glove.
You can't go in. You have to lift the stone, even if you hammer. Yeah, Klutz is lost. I think
sometimes we see this when we hit brackets. You know, having that voice in your head, the mentor behind you. But you know, when you don't have that anymore, it can be a little stressful.
Yeah. Here we go. The disappointment of realizing I need a glove. So they're confused.
And welcome in, Raiders. We are at game 1 of Clutch vs. Hutch.
Fire element. Welcome, friend.
We have a standard start.
And Lumaga rolled absolute hot garbage for these poor Fighter Sword Division folks. Boss Lumaga, shame, shame, shame. Also, if you go back and look at the VOD, both of the commentators had absolute brain farts where we forgot Spike came, you know, you gotta lift a huge block at the end. So, you know, I own up to when I make a boo-boo. I also said, you know,
I think Klutz is also going to be doing that. Because
no,
it looks like they might be getting ready.
No, don't be like me. Don't brain fart. Yeah, they realize.
Okay, yeah. Make the realization before going in. Not like me getting all the way to the rock and be like, wait, why can't I lift it? What's going on? What's wrong with my controller?
No, the both of us would have realized when we got there and been like, oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, so Klutz needs to find the back way entrance into Skullwoods. So the only way that they thought they could get into Skullwoods was the pathway where you have to lift the skulls. However, thanks to Boss Lumaga saying, I want these guys to have pro gamer skills, you know, poor Klutz is stuck. And this is what I was saying, Scats. You just go and you think of anything that gets you into Skullwoods. Even if it leads you to a dead end, at least you have the knowledge now. You know?
Yep. Trial by error. Or elimination, yeah. We're eliminating all the possibilities.
Oh, wait a second.
Find the right one.
We have some news here from chat. Apparently, Klutz is an NMG player. This is
a dead end, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on Hutch's side, Hutch is clearing through here. I didn't even see. We didn't finish pod actually on Hutch's side. I think he took items and ran. But we're gonna have another crystal soon.
We need to go down as if we're going towards Bumper Ledge, but we're on the pathway. Oh, what are we doing, Klutz? No, Klutz! We're not going the right way. Please, Klutz, I beg you, Klutz, exit.
You know, it's times like these you gotta feels bad. You can open a map. You can open a map, guys. So if I know it gets stressful not having us there behind you saying, okay, go this way, go that way, but you are allowed to have a map open. So you don't get lost.
Yeah, my mentor would just let me do it and laugh. And then I'd be laughing with him.
I mean,
no, that's the way we got along. We made the mentee tournament into a fun game. I think Klutz is lost. Okay, so you know that's a dead end. So let's follow the trees, Klutz.
Yep. Just
follow the trees.
You need to get in there. His tracker probably says he can get in there, so we gotta get in there. You just follow the trees.
Follow the trees, Klutz. Come on, I'm rooting for you, Klutz. Even though you're not the person that I have.
We are going the wrong way.
No, we have to. No, we gotta follow the trees.
Left.
I'm literally pointing at my screen. Not like that does anything. But okay. We're okay. Everything's fine.
Yeah, it's normally the NMG path in, I thought.
No. Why are we doing this? Why? No, Klutz! Oh, goodness. Nope. What are we trying to lift? We don't even have one glove yet, Klutz. And we going straight in the mitts category. Let's go. Yeah, Klutz is tilted. Go back to 3, Klutz. Go back to 3.
Catfish has love.
Homie Fish being a true bro. Yeah, Klutz is lost. He forgot about. See, it literally says on the map that there's that there's a little path. Not the best view, but you can see it if you follow the trees.
This is one of those moments you can't give up. You gotta keep trying.
Yeah, see, the way I found out, because I never did NMG, was I just, considered myself how I drive. You get lost, you find your own way out. So you just keep following things until you find the right path. But come on, Klutz, you can do it. Back to 3.
They've checked all the entrances except the one that they're near. So close.
Right, here we go. The legit Spike Cave check. Scats the legit way with a glove.
Way.
And it yield survey says...
Yeah, another glove!
So we were right that Spike Cave had a glove.
Yeah, you just need a glove to get in there.
Yeah, it was a glove.
Totally wouldn't be dying there at the rock at all.
No, of course not.
I haven't done that before. Never.
Don't tell me you legit have done that before. Scats.
Listen,
Scats.
Listen,
Scats.
I plead the fifth.
Scats. No. Even I haven't done that. Come on, Scats. You're telling me the truth. Ooh. This is gonna be because everything should be red for Klutz right now. Everything should be red.
You know what though? I would have liked to see Hutch go in the TR portal.
No, I'm more fascinated right now on Klutz's side. Come on, follow the trees, Klutz. And the sad irony is they could have just fluted to 3 and took
They had their portal, yeah,
they had
still
their
there,
portal
yeah.
right there at the Skullwoods, right where you gotta go in.
He may have. Yeah, I think we had a Google moment. We got Book and Super Bunny.
Oh wait, wait. We're hitting the path. We're hitting the path. Here we go.
We
Let's
got it.
go. We got it, folks.
Let's go.
All right.
You know what? Never give up. Never what?
Surrender. That was from a movie too. Never give up. Never surrender. Everybody, get your GGs out for Klutz. You know, for just keeping and persevering. That is showing what the mentee spirit is all about. All seriousness now.
We
And
got a
I'm
Bombo
so proud.
or
Yeah, I'm so,
Chris said
so
surrender. I surrender immediately. Oh wait.
I did not say surrender. Did I? No, I said never
No, we said
surrender.
never surrender. Yeah.
I said persevere. Persevere.
There we go,
Oh,
Klutz.
Yeah, Klutz is feeling, you know, the tilt is real. Why are we declaring bankruptcy? Chat, please. Why does chat always pick on me? But, oh, bomb jump gone awry.
Ether tablet just has a little love.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's use that hook shot. You can do that too.
Hutch kind of getting bottlenecked this way.
The one,
I mean, we have Ice Palace, but I like coming here and checking this first
I did
because
not.
we have access. It's clearable.
I said never give up, never surrender. You guys are just too. You guys are just being mean-spirited. And we have here Klutz now. Now, one thing Klutz has over Hutch, they're going to be doing Moth with Master Sword.
That's a clearable mire.
Yeah. Blue Boomy on deck, and Hutch gives it the treatment that my mentor gives me. Absolute disownage. We do.
Oh, we're gonna do desert first. I don't hate this. I'm okay with this.
Yeah, you know, do
I-
that. You get a sword.
I would have maybe liked to do Mire first just because then we could flute away from here, but this is okay. Yeah,
You
just
do
in case we get a
first-
sword, just in case we get silvers.
Yeah, because you know, Viddy is Viddy. Yeah, that's the best way to, you know, Viddy be Viddying, and that gets problematic.
Yup. Well, Klutz is swatting him off.
You know what? You got bees. Use the bees. Use the bees. At this point, use the bees. Because you can, you know, Scats. Have you ever used bees on Mothula?
I have. I've used it, especially early on when I struggled with that fight. When I found out they could do damage, I was like, okay, yes.
I've actually fought him only with bees. I was like, Mothula? Okay, dude. I had 4 bottles and a fillet. I was like, let's go. Let's go. Just run bees. So, you know, you gotta go full bee on him. Have I used bees on blind? Of course. I endorse bee usage.
So next game mode is bees only. What?
I've played Bee Sanity. Have you not heard of that mode?
I have not played it.
That's
I
a
know.
mode with bees.
Yeah. I feel like I missed a lot of the new game modes this past
No, that's
year
one of the
and
older
some of the
modes,
older
Kat.
ones. Yeah,
That's one.
I feel like I missed out on a lot of the older ones too. Like I keep hearing about these different things and I'm like, like I wouldn't play that.
And look, we're getting the opportunity to do myths, so Bo is not gonna happen anytime soon. So, oh baby. But no, you're gonna
Remind
bump.
me, where was Bo?
Come on, you don't remember where Bo was?
I don't remember where Bo was. Was that Bookshot Cave? Or Super Bunny? Was it Super Bunny? It was on the map.
I'm not telling
Pyramid
you
Fairy. Thank you.
Pyramid Fairy. Remember we were talking about how I said where silvers are had the nerve to have a progressive
Oh,
bow
that's right.
original?
Oh,
That's why I said I'm not telling you for not knowing
listen,
that.
it's past my bedtime, Krista.
What's your bedtime? Oh my. No, we should have races at like midnight and 1 a.m. in the morning. That's when I'm truly awake. Because I was actually going to restream a race at 3 in the morning.
I don't think my rando manager would allow it.
No, your wife would not allow that for sure. And we have the Meyer play here on Hutch's side. And
Yeah,
we have
so what
Floppy World Tour.
we're missing Bombos and Ice Rod.
Oh, not this typical ice rod hunt. Standard. Basanaga, you wouldn't give us a ice rod go mode, would you? Bow on Smitty.
Ooh,
Oh, this is
okay,
gonna
we know where
be.
both bows are now too.
Yeah. Now,
That's
if Big
that's kind of lucky for Klutz.
if Klutz big brains this, because we're going that route. We're going that route towards the locksmith. It is possible that they may wombo combo Big Bomb since they're in that vicinity. So it's a 5-head play, but we
Especially
like 5.
if they're feeling behind.
No, Smitty has a bow.
So we know where both bows are now.
Yep. So
that could also be an advantage for Klutz if Hutch doesn't need to do, Smith chain or anything.
TR is a crystal. So if they don't find Bombos or Ice Rod, then we are 100% doing Smith chain. That's
never mind. We have to do Smith chain.
Yeah.
So Bombos hunt on Clutch's side.
So Hutch is definitely. So,
I don't know. I feel like that might be a little spicy. That find brings us kind of even up now.
So Klutz has Bombos for go mode. Okay.
Yeah. Because I think at this point, Hutch is going from dungeon to dungeon as much
Yeah,
as
at this
possible.
point, you got to clear out we got to clear out as much as we can. That's why Hutch is doing Maya right now.
Yeah, and I think before hitting Smith Chain, since we already did VOO, he already did fake powder, so the value on Smith Chain there is a little bit lower for Hutch.
Not really. No.
I would say last location for Hutch because you still have Ice Palace. We've already done Thieves Town. Skullwoods is done. We've already done Graveyard Ledge. The only
Yeah.
thing would be
Smith and Purple Chest is still an option, and for them, they need 2 items, and we know the 2 items ain't most likely in Meyer. So we know Ice Rod isn't for sure. And we know that Second Bow isn't. So not that they were looking for Second Bow, but if I have Master Sword, I want silvers for sure.
yeah, I think if we see Bombos, I think it's gonna be a bit before Hutch goes back there and does Smith Chain. He's gonna be doing a full Ice Palace. He's gonna be doing a full Turtle Rock before going back and doing Smith Chain.
Well,
Unless he's looking for Ice Rod before going to the mountain. Unless.
No, look at Ice Rod. I mean, I'm not gonna put my faith in TR. You know, I'm not gonna do that. No. I would do Ice Palace for the meme of Fire Locked Fire, so I'm gonna assume Bombos is locked behind the fire rod. And then, you know, it's gonna be Ice Rod Hunt.
Yeah, good quick kill on Klutz's side.
Yeah, so right now, Klutz is in a real good position. And they're dipping Meyer right now, too.
Yeah, Klutz is 1 from go here.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're looking for that last item, they might still do Pyramid Fairy. So we may see silvers on their side.
Yeah, it all depends. If Meyer Shed has... Because Meyer Shed doesn't have anything. And I don't think that Square Cave did either. So... no spooky action going on here.
Ice Rod was on Purple Chest. I don't know if Klutz checked knowledge on pendant requirement, but I believe Hutch did.
See, and by smacking away, see how the meter isn't depleting quite as fast? That was something my mentor did teach me. One of the rare things that Gamma taught me. But yeah, you just keep smacking away. And with that, just chuck a couple of arrows and poor Viddy won't be seeing anything anymore. And we get paid a red rupee. Yikes.
To answer chat, Bo is on Smith, and then we have an Ice Rod on Purple Chest.
It depends on what Hutch does right now. That determines whether or not we can call Klutz in the lead.
Yeah, it's really going to depend where Bombos is.
I
think first the Bombos takes this.
What are we doing? We're doing the Ice Palace play, so probably that's where
I like this. You definitely do this before going mountain.
Yeah, it's denser. No, I would do Smith Chain before going to mountain. Because even though TR is the denser check, I've been burned too many times by Ice Rod not being in TR. So I would want to
Yeah.
check Smithy first.
I like efficiency, so I tend to do all the things I can before going on to something like that isn't clearable.
There it is.
Well, there's our Bombos.
Fire locks fire.
So, yeah.
The only thing is, I think we're gonna see the full clear because Hutch doesn't know Ice Rod is not here.
Right. I think that leads Hutch towards Mountain. And the question will be if Klutz is gonna hit Ice Palace before doing the mountain climb.
Yeah, so with Bombos being done and acquired, because the meme is usually 99% always happening of fire locked fire. That's like a given.
Yeah, and actually I'm just realizing has to go Ice Palace at this point because we had to clear out Mountain.
Hmm.
So I think Klutz is going to find their go mode here while Hutch is going to be searching for that Ice Rod.
Yeah, I would not do TR. I would do one, do those 2 checks, get them done and over with, rather than do the mountain. I'd rather do that than TR. I really would.
Honestly, I think just based on what Hutch has, we may see clear of Ice Palace and then go back and get Thieves Town and Pod.
If we go to Thieves Town, then it's a possibility they're gonna try to look at. What are you doing? What are you doing, Hutch? You forgot
I don't know
about...
that. Now I'm still fairly new, but that's a tough call for me. Is do you go and trust in TR, potentially full clear it, or do you take the chance on the pendant pull? I mean, we know where it is, but if you're in Hutch's position, I think
honestly,
Klutz has the advantage because they're gonna get pushed into Ice Palace. But if you're Hutch,
I route crazy. I'll admit that, but I honestly would not dip TT. Grant you it's a green pendant, still wouldn't do it. I would do Smith Chain before I would do TR. I really would. And that's because I am a firm non-TR believer. But because I've gotten burned about 90% of the time. Am I going to believe in that 10% chance that Ice Rod will be there? And I don't like climbing unless I have to. So this will determine if we see the Fluted 3. Oh no, we're believing in TR. Yeah,
he's going for it. I mean, this
is the denser option, so you can argue 100% for it. But honestly, I would not put that much faith.
When you look at the board, we've at least dipped Thieves Town. Now we have cleared all of our pendant dungeons. If I'm Hutch, I think I'm doing the same thing, honestly.
Yeah, you can't argue and say it's a bad decision because it's the denser of the objects. But me personally, I am not a TR believer. Now, Klutz, on the other hand,
I feel like I've been burned by Smith Chain so much and not going to TR that I would probably be doing this play.
polar opposites, buddy. But this here, and it's gonna feel bad because it's long. See, that's the exhausting part. Whereas for me, Smithy is just bringing it, flute to 3, open it up. We've got mitts. Go rescue Smith. Mira right there, to deliver Smith. That'll definitely give me my bow because we know. But no matter what I get, it's done. That opens purple chest, and then we could just flute to 7 and then hand that in. So it's not as exhausting as dipping all of TR to find out that there's nothing there. Because they're going to go as far as Laser Bridge.
Yeah, and they're not going to be able to save the portal on that either.
Nope.
That's rough.
That's why.
That's rough here.
I'd rather do the outside checks before I do TR. Yes, it's denser, but it's also long and time consuming.
I think this is one of those cases where Hutch is sticking to always be clearing dungeons. And this is one of those cases where it's going to bite you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Klutz, we were feels bad about Skull Woods, but I think Klutz accidentally found himself back on the God route.
Yeah. Oh no. Why?
Yeah,
why are we doing this?
I mean, you're 1 from go. This makes sense. You're 1 from go. I'm checking it. Actually, they already did it though, didn't they?
Yeah, that's why I was wondering.
I thought only Hutch did.
No, they both did. Because remember I said when Klutz did it, you'd have 2 bombs. You use one to bomb Agena. Gotta make
looks
sure
like Klutz is going to get their knowledge here. And probably do some, the ether check. Or no, they don't have the, they didn't do Dark Death yet.
Oh no, Klutz doesn't have the knowledge. Oh, this is gonna be a wasted climb.
This is okay for them. They're gonna get they're gonna get their book. They might go chase book, but this is gonna let them know that they need bombos.
Yep.
Which their last dungeon that hasn't been done is
locked.
Yeah, and they also need boots here for desert anyways. Or, yeah. Why? Did we finish desert?
The cluster? Yeah, I thought Klutz did desert.
We did. I'm just, I was focused on the tracker for a second. I was just, I was like, that's okay. Yeah, small key was on torch.
Sorry, it was coughing. Same. But the one good thing is, by going through all of this, at least we'll have the knowledge that Ice Rod is not here. And we'll honestly have a race because Klutz is going to do Hookshot Cave. And we only have a little ways to go at this point.
I think this is still okay for Klutz. Because after this, the only thing left is Ice Palace.
Yeah. So Hutch is still okay. We just have to make sure that they... Why are we bombing that side? We needed bombs? Oh, for the magic refill on the Joe. Okay. Klutz is running on borrowed time now, honestly.
Yeah. Honestly, without the Skull Woods debacle, I believe Klutz would be firmly in the lead, but you know, Hutch going to TR is only giving Klutz an opportunity to try and take the lead here.
I rarely see this route used. Interesting. Okay.
No, I like this because if Bombos is here, you can go right back over. You're already
No, I was talking
I guess
about
you want to be in the light world
Hutch's
anyway.
side.
So
Yeah, on Hutch's side. Also, all of our runners, you know, which has made chat ecstatic, have the mirror shield.
yes, block those sprites and those laser beams.
Yes. And the shield can never get stolen. It's with you forever. You know, that's a pretty good feeling. When you have the key of protection. Alright, so Hutch knows for sure.
Yeah, that's the confirmation.
Yep. Alright, so
yeah, I have to agree with chat. The way that Hutch has been routing, I'd think that they're gonna go Pyramid Fairy, Catfish to Ice Palace. What are we missing here? Oh, King's Tomb.
Oh, they did Bonk Rocks already? Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's done Bonk Rocks either.
Yeah. Alright, and it's time for Silvers! And Klutz, being the NMG Pro, is gonna be like, wow. Vanilla. Alright, what free goop do we get? Red.
I don't mind it.
Nope. Health is better than nothing, because they can use that right now. Or
Yeah,
bump
I mean,
for a fairy.
especially as a newer runner, never say no to safeties.
Nope.
Well, we got a whole lot of nothing good in King's Tomb.
All right, I think this is gonna be Smith.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see Smith out of Hutch.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get Silvers on Hutch's side, and our answer. Question is, who hits go mode first?
It's gonna be Hutch. It's gonna be Hutch because we're going in the direction of where Smith is. Our froggy overlord. Yeah, here we go. All right. We're gonna get Silvers now for Hutch. So both runners are gonna have Silvers. Which means odds are there's a sword in GT somewhere.
Yeah, at this point there's gotta be at least one.
Yeah.
Maybe a vanilla one?
Red pajamas?
Do like the upgraded males.
Yeah, remember Klutz did that. They already have their red pajamas, so
Yeah. I know, especially when I was newer, uh, getting those armor upgrades, a big help.
no, I still love them because I play like a clown. So you know, you got to when you clown route, you clown too close to the sun, and then boom. So you need as many safeties. Because I've been working on scats lately. My 4 heart boss battles.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm gonna pass on that.
Why? Why? My mentor said if you can't do 4 heart boss battles, then you don't need to play. I'm
Chris
like,
says
man,
3 hearts
you
for
are
bus.
drill. Yeah, he was like, he was a drill sergeant. All right, here we go. Purple check chest here, so we know that this is going to be go mode for Hutch.
Using the leave the chest behind trick.
Yep. So at 2 hours and 5 seconds, we are officially in go mode, and Basumaga, shame on you. 4 heart blind is something you encounter in a mode called Dark Open, and I know that there are plenty of people out there who remember the glory of Dark Open back when there was the regular ladder.
Well, here we
Yes,
go.
here
Klutz
we
is
go.
getting to Ice Palace, so
And here we
not far
go. And
behind.
it's the first check. It's the first check.
It is the
So
first check, yeah.
so we got us a game.
Yeah, this could come down to GT routing. This could come down to execution.
Yeah, Oko Ganon, I've died quite often on Oko Ganon. Yeah, those Ganon hugs are quite lethal, especially when you have green mail. You know, it's no fun. But you get used to it after a while, and when you're playing on your cell phone, it makes it even more heart-stopping, blood-pumping action. So here we go. In just a few. Ooh, please don't ixnay yourself. There we go. And here we go. At 2 hours and 1 minute, we have Klutz in go mode. And we have the mad dash now to TR. So Klutz is going to play TR in go mode. I'm looking for that big key of good. Well, yeah, big key of goodness.
I mean,
And
yeah, could save some time since Hutch had to clear the whole dungeon looking for Ice Rod.
why are we guessing 13? 13 checks into TR for the big key? Wow. Wow, chat. We are wishing the worst on the poor runners. But, all right, the first one to reach TR is Hutch. Now remember, Hutch has done all the hard work. So they're just, making literally a mad dash to, to our boy Trinex over there. And Master Sword kind of, dare I say it? It sucks. Master Sword Trinex.
It makes it a tough fight for sure.
Have you ever done Hammer Trinex?
Oh yeah, and usually recommended to learn the different strats on all the bosses. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Hammer Trinex either. I usually use buffers to kind of save myself on those.
But Boss Lumaga, you were the one who gave them no temper sword going into TR, Boss Lumaga. And you're saying how you hate Hammer Trinex, but you made our poor runners have to do Hammer Trinex. Brutal. Yeah, that's rudeness. Yes, this is 100% Lumaga's fault. You know, this was probably a seed that Lumaga was rolling for me and TJ for what we did last commentary. But you know, we're sorry. We're sorry.
I think with so just to answer what chat's talking about, I think with half magic and potions and stuff, Master Sword Trinex is not too bad at this point.
No, because you use the fire rod on the blue head. I mean, it's still it's tolerable, but you need hammer on the fire head. Faux show, faux show.
I know that can be difficult for some of the newer runners, with the hammer hitbox.
You know, it would not surprise me that Basumaga was, you know, in a dark room with the Emperor Palpatine robe in there going, yes, feel the dark side of the Force. So yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Mm-hmm. This 100%, 100% from the dark side of the Force. And I should know. Yeah, I've kind of delved on the old dark side with old Darth Vader. But here we go, folks. Hammer time at Trinex's house. So
it would be nice if Trinex dropped a sword. For all your hammer hard work, it would be nice to have a sword.
You know that ain't gonna happen. You know that ain't gonna happen. Here we go. We're walking on Anaya. There we go. Get your ice rod ready. We got go. Okay, this is a choice, but I don't disapprove of this. When in doubt, attack the ice one first, and get a head to the solar plexus.
Yep. Get your bonks in.
Yeah, get your bonks in. Because at least eliminating the ice terrain is not that bad.
How's it go? Bonk and weave? Oh, wait.
No, it's bob and weave, duck and cover. And look at that. We got roasted over an open fire. Oh, baby.
Just like we get roasted in chat.
And we have RJ, who is another one of our mentees, saying they have had a bunch of Master Sword, Trinex lately. Oh my goodness, what are they doing to our poor mentees? They are supposed to be nurturing our mentees. And the
Trinex just wants a little love. He's coming in for the kiss, Just a little boop.
No! But I do agree with, yeah, we gotta bonk him. Bonk him in the belly. Come on, you got the, well, you want to stab him in the belly, that bonk him in the belly. You got a hammer. You bonk him. You make him regret his life's decisions.
I'd probably going with the safe strats here.
Yeah, but you're also taking, you're getting nommed on too, so you gotta make sure you got enough potions to cover that.
It's just a little love bite. Just a little love bite.
And you got your wish, a sword of Trinex.
I mean, I had to will something into existence. The gloves didn't happen, so... Listen, our runners get rewarded for their hard work.
Well, see, look, you called the sword, I called the flippers. We are practicing some dark magic, man. All right.
You gotta give a little love to the rando gods, and they throw you a bone once in a while. Oh, yes. So get your guesses in chat. If you don't know what to do, we're looking for the Ganon's Tower Big Key from 1 to 22. So I like to pick 14, but somebody else picked it. Krista, it's your birthday. What number do you pick?
Mine doesn't have a number because I consider it my third check, and that's tile room. But, some other people like to say that's their dead last check. So I'm just putting in tile room. Hmm. Yeah.
We talked about meme routing. I feel like next time I get a key, I'm just gonna go right and do tile room immediately.
The last seed I had, which was not Trinity, but I think it was because I'm playing the arcade modes. I want to say it was retro. Had my key in tile room. So it was a feels good man moment. Yes, tile room folks unite. We got to show these people that tile room is where it's at.
I don't know. I feel like meme routing is the way to go lately, anyways. So trust in it, right?
Yep, so far. Mm. Oh, disco lights are plenty here with ether use against the Stalfos enemies.
I guess Hutch didn't want to play jump rope. Yeah, Klutz definitely got to skip a few things that Hutch didn't have to do with having go mode already coming in here. Hutch did do hope. I think we didn't have a
No.
we didn't have a key in hope room.
Went full left. They went full left. They went full left, Scads.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I saw hope room.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Chat. I'm gonna defer this to you. I say that Hutch went full left. And Scats is saying he did hope. Oh, hope had nothing? Yeah, you're right. No, full left. Yeah, that is saying full left.
Hold on. We're going to review. And I do see a hope room which had a piece of heart and bombs. As we see Klutz doing the same hope left.
Right, so
And we're going back to live. Go ahead, Krista.
So we have someone who checked who said full left. And so I'm confused, but it's okay. We're about to enter the best room and the best strat you use. When you're facing Ice Armos, what's the best way to do it? Scats.
Drop down, face up, and we've got silvers. It's a straightforward fight.
No, yes, that's technically the way you're supposed to do it. Yes. But if you want to be 100% full clown, then definitely bomb strats. You put the Team America theme song on and you go full bombs.
Yeah, if we're gonna clown around, we've got the boomerang.
Oh no, but the Team America theme song with full bombs, that. See, this is why you can be a casual runner, because you can run it however you want. All right, so now we have Hutch. All right, Hutch, are you going to believe in tile room, or are we going to compass room?
Do it. Do tile room. Now, he doesn't believe in the tile room. You know what justice would be if Big Key is on tile room?
Then the tile room believers would be like, see, that's our third check, boy. Boy. Alright, so we have render room here on the left. And compass room over here. Here we go. First check, nothing. Second check, nothing. Third check, nothing. Ah!
Oh, does that mean?
Now is the time. Now is the best time. Now is the best time of my life.
Can we get
They
tiles
knew
in
it
chat,
was my
please?
birthday. They knew it was my birthday.
I think Lumaga plandoed this for you.
Asumaga, you have just put yourself in my good graces. Best
See, and
seed
if you would have
ever.
trusted in Tile Room, you'd be done by now.
Yep. See, this would have been the third check for the Tao Room believers.
Do we want to bet that there's a sword on pedestal?
You know, wouldn't it be hilarious if Validation had a sword?
Oh, that would be nice too. Always
That would
validate
be
your runs.
Oh, this seed has been a thing of glory. See, folks? And the winner of the Guess Your Checks is Josh the Canuck, who guessed the best guess of all, which is Tile Room, baby. Absolutely, this is the greatest seed of all time. I'm so glad I was born on this day so I could see it. Scatton, you were here with me to witness it.
I am honored. I would sing happy birthday to you, but I don't think everybody wants to hear that.
All right, we got some mimics.
Yeah, this is probably going to be an easy climb here. We have
the BMOS are like Gandalf in it. They're like, you know.
Yeah.
You
Just
gotta
getting a little bit of pushed around there.
Do you guys hear beeps? Do you hear beeps, Scats?
I did not.
I did not either. I don't hear any beeps.
Wait. Did Klutz do Ice Armos? Klutz?
Klutz, are we going back to Ice Ar- Wait, what are we doing?
Did we forget about Tile Room, Klutz?
Klutz? Are we dodging Tile Room so hard that we forget it exists? I guess, worst case scenario, go back to Ice Armos and just beg for a second chance? Well, okay. I've never seen this strat done before, but... What?
Well, like you said at the beginning, this is Fighter Sword. We have a range of people from beginner to intermediate.
Yes, we got the...
There we go, Klutz.
There we go. And we have some excellent use of the Tetris block here against our friend Lemo too.
Yeah, Hutch has been showing some good execution.
Speaking of who just entered, TJ, we have had so many working time moments. We have done full work-ins on multiple occasions. So yes, this is a working time scene rolled by Boss Lumaga. Like, we had no glove for over an hour and 10 minutes. And yeah, it was that kind of
delight.
It has been.
It's everything chat wants in one seed.
No, but chat should never want the poor runners to suffer.
But that's how you clutch it.
That's how you clutch it. No, that's how you klutz it.
Oh, I usually hutch it.
So when you're in a klutz, you just hutch it? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Uh-huh. Okay, got it. The internet was created to watch people suffer. Yo, this chat is brutal. And this is for the Mentor tournament. Oh my goodness.
You know,
You gotta clutch it before you hutch it. No,
I
no.
think the only ones that win in this seed is chat.
Yeah, no. If there's anyone to blame, we sincerely blame Boss Lumaga. No. Hutch. Fight to survive. You gotta fight like this is the Kumite. Come on. Get your inner Jean-Claude Van Damme. Come on, you can do it.
Troll Dorm just didn't want to go down without a fight.
Yeah, that troll dorm. All right, come on. Validation sword survey says no.
Did we see everything else? Does that mean that Ped is a sword?
I think it is. So we'll know in the end sequence if it says. Oh wow. Well, did we do Bombo's tablet?
I don't know that anybody did Bombo's tablet actually.
So it could have been on Bombo's tablet.
True. Hutch getting dinged up a little bit, but we got that Agatu down. Yeah, Hutch feeling pretty confident. Otherwise,
No, Hutch did Bombo's tablet. Well,
Hutch did. Oh yes, okay. Thank you, chat.
you got this, Klutz. You got this, friend.
All right, 221. Hutch is dropping in. It's not over yet. This is still one fall.
Oh, we
Could
got
change
the
the game.
David Bowie Gannon. For those of you who don't know where that quote is from, that is from David Bowie's Jareth in the movie Labyrinth. So yeah, there's only two good Gannons, folks, and that is the David Bowie Jareth Gannon and the one and only Kafka Gannon that gives the famous speech by Kafka. Everything else, get good. Oh man, I'm so happy.
Again, I think Lumaga planned out that.
Yeah, because I love the movie Labyrinth. So, yes. Wait, there's a Spaceball? Oh, you're right. There is a Spaceball one. Okay, so there's three good Gannons.
I don't know. I like when he talks about food and cheese. Cheese facts are always good.
Oh, you gotta get the good ones. But I love Kefka Gannon the most, and I love it so much I will purposely die so that way when he talks about destroying my hopes and dreams, it comes true, just like he does in Final Fantasy VI. So you gotta pay homage, and the runner Kefka and I have an inside joke about that. I'd pick up that other fairy. Well, Klutz versus.
Klutz could be feeling behind here, and justly so, as Hutch is only an arrow or two away from taking the W on game one.
Yep. Oh, you know what? Scats, you summoned the Big Cheese himself. Big Cheese! Thank you for, making your visit. A very hungry Scats has summoned you.
Apparently.
Well, that's heckin' great. All right, so now we get the kill on Gannon on Hutch's side. So everybody get those GGs. And most importantly, can you please give all of our runners a big fat follow? Because they need your love and support, especially after Boss Umaga has traumatized them. Wait, did my GG go there? So let me
Yeah,
put up.
Klutz pulling together and making up a lot of time.
Yeah, so I posted up right now the runners' personal channels. Please give each one of them a big fat follow, because they really worked their buns off for this.
If you're feeling spicy, don't forget about our tracker for an app. Our restreamer and the man, the myth, legend, Lumaga, the birthday girl herself, Krista Joy, and
Oh no, they don't
myself.
want to
But
follow me. They'd be like, no, she's a bad influence, and they'd be right.
very right. Oh my gosh.
I'm bad. But if you are interested in this game and the randomizer, NMG, all that good stuff, there's a little Discord called the Go Mode Podcast Discord, in which there are so many geniuses known as mentors in there that would be more than happy to help you learn this game. Like, really. You ask any questions, they are willing to answer, and there's never a dumb question unless I ask it. So, as long as you're not me, your question is not going to be dumb. So, remember, join our Discord because that is where the fun is at. They have a bot in there that you can roll seeds. And if you want to roll a good seed, roll this mode that I'm posting right there in chat. I guarantee you will love it. It is 100% Boss Umaga approved.
Klutz was going for a triple there.
Yeah, I saw that. All right. And we're about to get our GGs ready for Klutz and get those GGs. Why does that sound painful, Umaga? It does not. It's a very good and nice mode. I guarantee you. In fact, I rolled one in your bot. It's 80 keys, a short sword, inverted enemizer with boots. How painful can that be? And also, we have someone joining us. GG's to the man of the hour who survived this seed, Hutch.
Oh my
GG's
God.
to you, my friend.
Did everyone get what they wanted? I mean, 22.
Hey, you didn't pull pedestal, and I'm disappointed.
Oh my God. I was sitting there thinking it was going to be a pet seed. I did everything else almost. I was going to check pet after the Smith chain, see if I had to pull pet. I mean, I think I ended with 19 hearts.
Yeah, we'll
Wow.
get to see the CR soon, but I imagine there's not many stones unturned.
189 is my CR.
Nice.
I'll get it.
Woo.
That was not that bad. It could have been worse. It could have been 216 scads.
So I did say in our race time chat that I should have known what the seed was going to look like with a single arrow at Link's house. And
No,
that kind of set
Yeah,
the,
that's
set the
right.
tone.
Just letting you know what to expect. And we are joined by Klutz as well. Welcome in.
Hello, GG's Hutch. Congratulations.
Oh my God,
Right.
how'd you like that?
I can only imagine what the commentators in chat were saying. I got lost trying to figure out how to get into Dark Lost Woods without the freaking gloves. I was just so defeated.
Oh yeah.
we were rooting for you 100%.
You didn't
Like,
give up
you
on
know-
it.
Follow the
Now-
dream.
I felt so far behind, but as soon as I found Bombos, where was Hutch? Was I like ahead at any point after I found Bombos in Ice Palace?
When you found Ice Rod was actually when you and Hutch were in a similar boat, and
Oh,
both of
really?
you
Okay.
rushing, both of you, yeah, because Hutch needed to do Smith Chain and did Ice Palace and a little something something in Ice Palace, a little bit more than you did. Because Ice Palace, the first check was Bombos.
Right.
And, we were looking for Ice Rod on Hutch's side. And
Oh.
unfortunately, they also did TR. And that sparked a debate between me and Scats because I was saying, me personally, I don't trust TR to have Ice Rod. It sometimes does, but I've seen it have Fire Rod more than Ice Rod.
I was
And
actually counting on Mimic Cave because I thought, well, you know how trolly the seed's been. It'll probably
Yeah.
be Mimic Cave.
yeah,
I
Um.
but
I think I'm
Literally,
okay.
literally everything that I've never practiced before happened in the seed. I didn't know how to do escape with bombs. I didn't know how to get into Skull Woods without freaking, the mitt. I was lost.
Well,
now
now you
some
know,
people
right? Now you
keep
know. This is
some
only
people
game
keep,
one.
but
But
some people keep saying,
you,
Klutz, that you are an NMG runner.
yeah, I have. I did the NMG with the mentor tournament, and I really haven't played much. Like that was my first entry into it, and then after that, then like this thing started. So I really haven't been practicing NMG since then.
When
But
you do when you do NMG, you're gonna be quite surprised by the Skullwoods entry point in NMG.
yeah, I know. Um, but when I got to Ganis, I kept looking at race time, and I'm like, he has to be like 20 minutes ahead of me or something crazy by now, because I literally like stopped playing, looked up online for a map of Dark Lost Woods so I could figure out how to get in. But anyway, no, when I found uh, what was I gonna say? When I got to Ganon's tower and I saw that he still hadn't beaten it yet, I was very, very tempted to wait in the tile room for the chest. I was like, just in the off chance it's there, that's the only way I would get ahead. And then I just was like, you know what? Ah, I don't think so. I'm just gonna keep going. Now I wish I would have done that. That would have saved me a little bit of time.
Yeah,
You,
speaking of time, you caught up a lot of ground on
yes,
Hutch.
you did. You did. You really did. And we
All right, thank you.
appreciated the most out of you, Klutz, trying to lift up those blocks. We were like, you are using mental fortitude. You were
Well,
determined.
you saw me. I'm looking at my tracker. I'm like, there has to be something wrong. And I'm like, wait a minute. I can flute to Meyer, but I can't get in Meyer because I don't have the mitts. And I didn't know what else to do. I was just wasting time at that point, hoping something would click. And then when I left Desert, I fully intended to go and do Checkerboard Cave, but I'm so used to after Desert dropping down and doing a Gina on the way out. I was like, oh crap, I left my portal behind. I'm like, all right, Checkerboard Cave is dead to me, and I really hope there's nothing in there.
We had so much fun. Don't worry, the two commentators had a brain fart about Spike Cave. So when you go and
Yeah.
you look through that, you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, they brain farted too." So, you know,
We forgot
Yeah.
you didn't have gloves for like an hour and a half, so
Yeah. Well, and that was one of the things I was thinking about. I was like, oh, Spike Cave is red, but I have hammer. I should be able to get in. And then I was gonna
with the
head there,
block.
and then it clicked on me that I need the glove at the end. But yeah, I'm
Yeah,
I'm definitely
because
looking forward
nobody's
to
ever
rewatching
gotten to
this
the
back.
end, tried to pull that up and realized that, you know.
yeah, we called that there would be a glove in Spike Cave. That's the cruel irony.
I
And that was where your mitts were.
Oh,
And
no.
yeah, it was a glove lock glove. This seed was just brutal because you were without a sword for quite a while. You had to do some
Yeah.
hammer strap and Trinex. It was no fun, especially with
No.
fighters. Not fighters, sorry, master sword.
Master. Yeah, I'm like, oh, and that was the other thing. What was it? In Swamp Palace, Argus, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Were you guys laughing at how I kept? Because when I realized the Master Sword wasn't damaging the little balls, I just kept. I was like, this is the only fastest way I know how. I kept menuing hook shot, menuing hammer, hammering. Like, what were you guys saying there?
Well, no, you have
That's one of the
fighters
ways
who-
you kind of got to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah,
wasn't
it
sure if there
takes
was a
the
better
double.
way, like spins or something like that.
You can
There's
you
double
can get
spin,
double
but if you
spins.
there's double spin for it, but if you're too slow, the actual safest strat was actually what you did, which
Okay.
was use the hook
Okay.
shot, then hammer. It's just a little bit slower, but it's a lot safer. You can only do one at a
Yeah.
time.
Yep. I
Like
did
I
the
said,
same thing. I did the exact same thing, so don't worry.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious. My Trinex fight, I've been practicing that, especially with fighter and master sword. So yeah, I know in the past people had complained because I left garbage on the ground, but I made sure it was nice and clean this time.
Yeah, I actually appreciated the way you did it because you already knew you had a trash sword going in. So, getting rid of the blue so you wouldn't have the ice physics to deal with was actually really good because you didn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
had
Telling
teams all
people I
week
hate
doing the
ice
same
physics.
thing. No, I thought it was funny. I was laughing.
Yeah.
I
Speaking
think
of not,
this was a good. This
I was gonna
was a
say,
good
speaking
learning
of not
seed.
leaving. Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, I learned everything that I didn't know how to do because I never came across it before. I've always gotten like like upgraded swords right away or something, and I didn't really have to worry about it.
So I did
But-
Big Flipper, and I got hit by the firewall right at the entrance of the
Oh
cave.
no.
So yeah, I'm glad I didn't have a mic on because I might have said a few choice words.
Yeah, and that was the other thing too. So what was it? What was Moon Pearl in Ice Cave, right?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
I tried
so
to-
because I was like, I got Moon because I wasn't gonna fake Flipper to Zora even though I had the money because I'm like I don't have Moon Pearl. But then I got Moon Pearl. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm heading over there. And then I saw Flute on the ledge, and I'm like, oh man, I wish I would have waited because I had the backtrack there. But the other thing was, I didn't even think about needing to defeat Aga for Dark World access because I kept looking at my tracker. I'm like, there's nothing left for me to do. What I mean, I can do to Aga, but what is that going to get me? And then it suddenly dawned on me, oh, I can get to the Dark World that way.
Blast
Now-
locate Aga every time.
Klutz, I do have one
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
In GT, what when you decided to go back to revisit Ice Armos, were you going back to say hi? Because we saw you going back there, and we were like, "Where are you going?" Instead of
I've
telling us.
never done right side. Like I don't do right side, it's always like hope right and then go to the left. And then usually I'm done after that point. So I'm like another thing that I not used to doing. I'm like, holy crap, I do not know the right side at all.
Oh, that's why. Because we were like, he's going back to Ice Armos. I guess you were just going to say hi and assert authority. I said, yeah, well, that's a good way to blow off steam.
I swear I'm kicking myself for not like taking the gamble for the tile room chest for the big key.
Same. I was thinking the exact same thing when I did all
Yeah.
left side. I'm like, it's going to be tile room,
Yeah.
but I can do
Yeah.
the right side pretty quick.
Dude, I'm looking at race time right now, like less than 3 minutes is the
Yeah,
difference.
Good
I
job.
was like, holy crap! Yeah, good job to you too. That's
Dude, that was a nasty seed.
Yeah.
like,
Um.
Think of it this way:
Lots-
Boston Naga is in a corner in a dark room with the Emperor Palpatine outfit on, going, "Blood, let the hate flow through you." That's what I think Boston Naga was thinking when he rolled this seed.
yeah. You know what though? It was still very fun overall. I definitely went through quite the range of emotions.
I'm saying.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
See, Emperor Lumaga is what we're gonna call you from now on. After rolling such things, for my poor mentees. That's something you roll for, roll it for Gamma. He deserves it. But don't roll it for blame Gamma. Blame Gamma. But do you have any last words? Because I know it's getting late for a lot of folks. So.
Yeah. What game mode are you thinking about doing, Klutz?
I was just gonna do what is it? Just the other one that you don't start with boots. So not casual boots, but what's the other one? Just
open assured or
open assured or whatever. Yeah.
Open assured.
I don't know if they give you a shirt.
Or not open assured. I don't know what it is.
Open random.
Open random. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of because half the time I forget I have boots. So dude, that's the other thing. We got boots so late. I kept I was so used to walking everywhere. I kept forgetting I had them.
Speaking of walking everywhere, did you forget that you had the flute too there for a little while?
It was also I was so flustered, and I'm just like, is it faster to walk? Is it faster to flute? I don't know. I'm just gonna go.
Oh, I get it, and I said it a few times. I know the restream can amp up the nerves a little bit.
Yeah.
But eventually, you guys both found your rhythm, and we couldn't really tell who was in the lead until you guys were almost in go mode.
I know.
Well, and just to let you know, at the very beginning, my computer was being super sluggish, so I'm adjusting display settings as I was going. So that was the slowest game. So I felt behind the entire time because I'm I screwed up. Okay. So
yeah, I exited out of everything I could. I didn't have Discord open or nothing because.
It was the V thing because I've been trying to tweak some things. So yeah, it was just the F9X or F9X. I had V-Sync turned on.
Well, speaking of that, just a real quick story about my last race. It wasn't restreamed or anything, but the last race I did with my last opponent, we agreed to a mode. I forget what mode it was. We loaded it up, and then I don't know why I brain farted and was like, wait, this isn't the right mode. I think I opened up the wrong seed. So the race started. I'm closing everything out, reopening up, verifying the seed, verifying everything, and then finally wait a minute, I'm dumb. This is the right mode. All right, let's go.
Nice.
So, any final thoughts on the seed, or ready for game 2?
Yeah,
I have nothing that's PG stuff.
Nice.
Like I said, I'm definitely gonna. I really appreciate it when you guys put us on the restream because I always learn so much rewatching, what you guys are saying, the commentators, what chat's saying, and this one I know I'm definitely gonna learn a lot more from here. So hopefully game 2 will, won't throw any more curveballs thrown at me. I'll be able to hit them out of the park.
Well, don't have Lumaga roll the seed. That's the biggest thing you learn from this. Ask Map or ask Sean or someone else to roll the seed. No, it's because Boss Lumaga's already saying he's gonna make your seed worse. So dodge Lumaga seed. Just never go full Lumaga. That's what the lesson of the day is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're thinking about doing Sunday. We're going to talk some more afterwards, but I think we're kind of leaning towards doing game 2 Sunday afternoon. So just so you guys are aware.
Okie dokie. That's something you will clear with Sean, Lumaga, Map, and company, and they will gladly get that all scheduled for you. Scotsman.
Alrighty.
Since I'm gonna give you the final word, since you let me do the opening, I'll do my little part. Guys, it was great watching both of you. We had some brain farts and hiccups along the way, both on the comm and on the runner side, but we can blame Umaga for all of this. We will 100% blame Umaga, but this has been one heck of a birthday. You guys gave me the greatest show ever. So I appreciate everything you did. And it was always a pleasure doing comms with Scats. And we're like besties, so it's always a good time. Chat, you guys stay winning as always. Tomorrow we have a 7 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. We have Extreme Rando versus Tifa. And then at 10 o'clock we have Bobsled versus Ducky. Quack, quack. So, Scats and Boss Umaga, we appreciate everything you've done. Even though you are secretly Emperor Palpatine for this, you were nice enough to give us the opportunity to witness these runners in action. So thank you so much for doing what you do, both for the Rando community and for the Go Mode podcast community. Thank you so much. Scats, take it away and take us on out.
Yeah, first off, happy birthday. Second, I also want to, I always like to say thank you to everybody that does the volunteering during this, and the organizers and everybody, Lumaga especially, and I know Map is very active with all the help that you guys do, and I love
forgot
this.
to give biggest thanks to Fernap, who is our glorious tracker extraordinaire. Oh, yes. I'm so sorry, Fernap.
Yes, Fernap, our tracker extraordinaire. Thank you so much. And I always like to end it with a good game, good luck, have fun, be excellent to each other, and, spread positivity and not germs. We'll see you next time.